Welcome to today's video. And today we are going to talk about positioning because positioning matters. Where you put your teams, especially if you're doing a raid, it matters. So let's go ahead and take a look at the positioning. So if I were to, let's get rid of these right here and let's go over what part of the positioning you want to go with. So the first part of the position you want to go with is the middle. The middle is what's going to take the most damage, protect your inners, and that is what is going to, first of all, be your main line of defense. So this should be your tankiest character. In my case, it would be Ned Stark. Ned Stark is the one that's going to be taking the damage, and you want your tanks and your big beefy characters, your protectors, to be in that spot. Now, then we have the outer part of the middle, and those are going to be not as strong, but they're going to be ones that can take hits because they're going to protect the wings. The wings, you want your weakest characters. So my Caitlyn is pretty big, so we're going to have her on the outer part over there. And my Tyrion has pretty good equipment on him, so he is beefy as well. So he's going to take that spot. Now, the wings, those are where your most precious characters are that you don't want to die. As you can see, my opponent has a Daenerys and his Jon Snow. I would have put his ghost on the end because it would be harder to do match damage, but that's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and put Rhaenyra over here, and we're gonna put Daenerys in this spot. Another thing to take note is if you're using more than two colors on the same team, do not put them right next to each other because if someone has a strong attack, it's gonna hit them both harder. So let's go ahead and get into a match. Ooh, we don't want Ned to have the lead. We want Rhaenyra to have the lead. Okay, so let's do this match. Okay, and the first thing we notice is that his Sam is in front. So his Sam is going to tank. He's taking most of the damage. You got to get rid of Sam to get to the next part of the characters. So now we got to heal up. As you can see, if we want to damage Daenerys, we could go for this blue match over here at the end, but we're not going to do that. We want to take out Sam. And let's go ahead and let's blow this up. So as you can see, it deals a little bit of damage, but Sam takes most of it. So now we got our train going. We're going to go ahead and inflict some fire, and that debuff is there. Now you could target certain characters as well. So for offense, you do have that advantage. So over here, like we want Daenerys to get hit by Ned Stark because that'll do 200% defense, 200% attack. So there we go. He just attacked her, deadly, killed, and now he's taunting. So that is that right there. And we want to get rid of this pesky Sam. As you can see, Sam is tanking and doing absorbing most of the damage. And I'm not sure why the opponent's Jon Snow is at the end. Ghost is a little bit more vulnerable. As you can see, Jon Snow has less damage because more of my matches have been on that side. So that's what's been happening. We're going to go ahead and throw a heal on Ned right here. But as you can see, I have a huge Caitlyn. So my Caitlyn can actually tank. But for the purposes of the video, I just showed that particular situation where Ned, most of the time, your protector is going to be your strongest guy. So that is the reason for that. So we'll go ahead and finish this battle off. Let's go ahead and swap Tyrion. Hit him with a nice little combo. put some more fire and burn. Now it looks like we got to make some more matches. But this is basically how positioning works. As you can see, his Jon Snow on the end is not taking as much damage because he was on the end. The Daenerys was weaker and I targeted the Daenerys, but that's how you do targeting. Now, if I was going to do, let's say I was going to attack with the ice team, my quote unquote ice team. So this is how I position. I position Ned in the middle. Then I position Caitlyn on here. Next, you have an epic Lord of Bones. So Lord of Bones would be here. Now I have Brawler and Archer. Those guys I don't want to get hit. Having Archer stealth is great when they get brittle, but we're not gonna put Archer on the left side, because if I put Archer on the left side, then Brawler goes on the right, and that's no good. Because if someone has a purple guy, that side of the board is going to be more affected. So I put Archer and Brawler at the ends because I want people to get that 3-turn stun. So this is how I would market my team on offense or defense, and that's how I would do it. Positioning matters. Take advantage of it. If you have any questions, comment below. Let me know what you think. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You take care and keep advancing in Raid.